So, Google uses clusters of training pages to compute the relative value of web pages faster than human editors or machine based algorithms. Google ensures us that the pages are well treated and not overworked. Two things are clear. Google wants work institutes of successful page ranking engine to remain secret, and Google does not mind if you believe pigeons are involved. Larry Page and Sergey Brin hypothesized that a page is more valuable if other sites link to it. If something leads to the page, then the page has at least some importance. Pages with higher stores get listed toward the top, unable to sell their search engine software and 1 million asking prices to companies like Yahoo. The two left Stanford of the fall of 1998 to found Google.com.
Oh, and now the obvious superiority of the search engine quickly attracted financial backing. So, to set up of data center in a garage and a several room of a house and in an avenue, they soon outgrew as the popularity of the search engine increased. In less than a year, prominent investors provided 20, 25 million to aggressively grow the company and improve the search engine. But could Google make money? A free search engine that worked well quickly attached users, an increase of about 50% each month, but that required investing and more computer power. An expensive supercomputer could cost 800,000 to avoid this expense. Brain and Page purchased thousands of ordinary PCs. Using software they designed, they linked these computers together to make the equivalent of dozens of supercomputers.
So, to deal with the inevitable problem of computers failing, Brandon Page wrote a software that simply ignored a computers a computer failing rather than bothering to replace it. Even with the cost, the operation costs that went down, the still needed to the company still needed a way to generate cash. One obvious tactic was to sell advertisements based on Google's homepage. But by the end of 1999, Google had an average of 7 million searches each day. Uh, it is stated that users already loved Google's uncluttered and easy to use homepage. So that begs the question, why would you want to crowd it with ads for products that users are probably not interested in? So this meant that Brand and Page had a second problem with ads. Advertisers did not want to spend money on on their advertisements unless their ad was near the top of the search results.
Bring on-page solution allows ads but does not blast the page ranking results in favor of advertisements. The Google homepage remains free of ads. On search results page, ads are text only and appear in clearly marked sponsored 105 links area along the right margin of the page. To place an advertisements based on specific keywords that relate to the product they sell. If the user searches for running shoes, a dozen of or more ads appear because advertisements suspect that the user wants to buy running shoes. The cost of an ad ranges from a few cents per click to $30 or more, depending on how much advertisements are willing to bid. Since advertisements are charged only if the user clicks on their ads, advertisements must maintain a certain click-through rate for each searchable version of every book and every keyword. If the click-through rate is too low, published online, including rare books form.
Okay, so hi, I'm Samuel and I'm going to continue. So Google suspends the ad or places it lower on the university literary collections. Google Earth page even if it outbid other ads. By clicking or not clicking, users decide what appears. Clever indeed, but does it work? In 2001, at the time when most dot-coms were dosing their doors, Google earned a profit of 7 million, and in 2002, 100 million. Ray Pedic advertisement worked. In 2004, the privately owned company arranged for a initial public offering (IPO) of shares. Taking their company public was a fighting prospect for Brin and Page. It would raise lots of cash, but it also meant competing companies could see how profitable Google had become, and shareholders might have the power to change the company's goal. Yeah, that's it.
In late in 2007, the price of a single share of Google peaked at $716 per share, making Google one of the most highest priced companies in the United States. Drawing on that success, Google continues to expand its service to achieve its goal of making all the information in the world available online. Google Earth up-close satellite photographs of the entire planet to estrange in its position. Google announced in August 2011 that it was acquiring Motorola Mobility Inc., a major producer of smartphones. Has Google reached its peak? Can it keep growing and generate enough sales to justify the high price of its stocks? So far, financially sound Google earnings have continued to rise with profits of 8.5 billion and dollars on sales of over 29 billion in 2010, while holding near 40 billion in cash, numbers that suggest that Google can continue expanding without taking on them.